Hello all. In continuation to our previous session, let us discuss about the type conversions in this video. So we have few of the conversions, like we have seen number of data types in our previous video. For more reference, you can refer to the variables video from my playlist of JavaScript. And to get a frequent notification and updates, please do subscribe, like, and share to my videos. The first one is, let us take a Boolean value that is going to be is kid or adult. So I'll set this Boolean value to false, and let us just check the type of this particular variable with the help of a type of keyword, and type of is kid. And when I say alert, it is not going to work here because, as we have seen in the previous chapters, and let me now execute this and check, and you can see the type of this kid is Boolean. So here, let us discuss about, like, we'll have this kid type is Boolean. So now I wanted to convert this Boolean data type to string. So for a better understanding, so what I'll do is I'll just go ahead and convert this value of is kid to string. So when I have to convert that is kid to skid, that is of a Boolean data type, I'll just say there is a capital S and string, and here I have to call this as value. Sorry, the value is going to be skid here. And now when I put the console.log of type of, we'll just say here goes the converted value. We'll say skid. And when we try and execute this, you can see that the first one actually it is showing a value of the skid, but we have to check the type of, because we are working on the type of conversion. So let's make it as type of, and then we'll just put the value here, and you can see that initially it was a Boolean value and we have now converted into a string. So basically the type conversion happens in a way that, like, whenever we want to convert from one type to another type, the targeted type has to be mentioned as a function, and within that we have to pass on the value that needs to be converted. So here the value is residing into the is variable, iskid variable, hence we are just loading the iskid variable here. Let us look into the next conversion type, that is a numeric conversion. When we want to find out if the added number is odd or even, so first let me add a number that is called as an n check number is equal to 10, and I'll just add it with the double quotes. So we know that as per our variables declaration, we know that whenever we are assigning any value within double quotes, it's called as a string. So here also this is called as a string, but whenever we have to find an odd or even number, what we do is that we have the check number divided by 2. I mean, reminder by 2 is done. So if it is an odd number, there will be no quotient. So the same way here, let us find out if there is if it has a quotient or not. So I'll just say here odd or even. So we know if it is an odd, there will be a quotient, and if there is no, if it is an even, will not have any reminder. So here I'll just do it as n check number divided by 2. N check number divided by 2. And let me print the value of it. And you can see it has been, though it is string, it is just added or converted into an 5. But now I wanted to also check one of the things, that is like a strict variable type. Though this operations, I mean, whenever with the numerical operations are happening, it is the string is gotten converted into number internally. But I want to be manually also converted, and always this to be referred as an number rather than a string. So for doing that, what we have to do is we'll go with a number conversion. So for doing a number conversion, and here let us just put the conversion, what is the current data type of this function, that is console.log of n check number type is equal to, will just give us n check number, and this should be of a type of. And here I'll say when we want to convert this number, let us have a n check number, and we have to convert the string from numeric. For converting string from numeric, we have to give as number, and within that we have to pass on a value. The value is actually residing into the n check variable, so I have given as n check number here, as I'm passing a n check number as a parameter to my number function. So now let us just check the output of this console.log of, I'll check n check number type after conversion. So here I have to say it as type of n check number. And when we check the output, we can see here earlier when we have added the um, number, it was a string, and after the type conversion, it is now made into number. So these things would require an strict conversion, because whenever there is a strict type checking in the future, especially when we have to compare two things, we'll go with a strict equal operator, so that we can use this. So we'll see what is a strict equal operator in the coming sessions. You can stay tuned. And when what happens if you are actually trying to convert something which is a character? So let me add string name is equal to, I'll just add as wings, and here I'll say console.log of, and s name data type is type of s name. And when I do console.log of, first let me try to convert. When I am trying to convert the string to a number, s name, and console.log of, we have to say s name data type after conversion, type of s name. Because the s name is already declared here, we can see that there is an underline mark. It says that we cannot redeclare a variable. So let us remove the let from here, because we can reuse the same variable for assigning a new values without using a let keyword. So now when I'm executing, you can see that the type conversion is happening, and also it is getting changed into a number. And also let us try to see what is the value present inside that. And you can see it is coming as NaN. NaN means it is called as not a number. Though we are trying to, though it is making a conversion to a number, but it holds a value of not a number type. Not a number is also considered to be a type in JavaScript, so it is holding a not a number type. And next thing is, we can also convert our numbers into booleans and string into booleans. So how do we convert that? Is the next thing that we are going to see is boolean conversion. And let me have a boolean variable that is called as skid is equal to, as in continuation to our above one, like we have converted our boolean to string type, but we could also convert our boolean a number to a boolean. So here when I'm having some value that is like let me make use of the same skid variable. Instead of redeclaring it, I'll assign the value as checking, or I can say conversion. And when I do console.log, it is going to say type conversion of a string value. Conversion of string value to Boolean. So when we do that, we'll just say Boolean of skid, and I'll just make it as conversion, that is skid is equal to Boolean of skid. Sorry, here let me type the type of operator to know what exact type right now it is in. And now here what I'll do is I'll go ahead and type the after conversion type. Skid data type after conversion is going to be skid. But this should be a typo. And let me also print the value. Value is going to be skid. It is not defined because here it's a case sensitive language, so we have to just make scripting. It's a case sensitive scripting, so we have to make it as a capital K instead of a small k. And when I'm running this, you can see that though it is having a string value, it is just converting it into 0. And let's imagine what if there is a blank character. If there is a blank character also, it will convert it into Boolean, but it will be considered as a 0 value. And the same way, when we go ahead with the numbers, you can see 1 and 0 will be converted into 1 or 0 will be converted into an Boolean value as true or false. So this is about the conversion. And there is one more conversion that we can do is from number to string. We have seen string to number also we have seen. Yes, the first one we saw is from Boolean to string, and the next one we saw was from string to number. And now let us see about the string conversion. So I'm having a number. Let's imagine I'm having a age is equal to 10. And I want to find out the data type of this. And we know it is a number data type. So let us not dedicatedly print that. Now let us go ahead and say n age data type after conversion is type of kid, type of n age. And let me also print the value of it. And I would call it as n age. Here I would say n age is equal to string of n age. And when you try to print that, you can see that the n age value has gotten into 10 itself, but it is now with the string data type. It is identified as a string data type. And when we have to convert the Boolean data type to string, so we call it as n age is equal to string of is kid. So console.log of this should be is kid data type after conversion type of is kid, comma, the value of is kid is kid. So when we check that, you can see that the 0 is being converted into true value. So meaning it is, though it is converted, so it is converted as 0 and true. So this is how the string conversion is also happening. So this is all about the type conversion. So if you like my video, stay tuned to my channel, like, share, subscribe, and click on a bell button. Thank you.